I think about Boston and what most people would first say about Boston, they would talk about the history of Boston, they would talk about the world-class universities, and they would talk about maybe the world-class medicine, and arts would not be one of the first items that they would talk about.
That richness of our history that you cannot find anywhere else in the country. The architecture, the roads, the connection to Europe here, it starts right here.
Boston still doesn't seem itself as a cultural city, yet the world sees Boston as one of the cultural capitals of the world. So I think this kind of a festival will just help the whole city to self-identify its cultural heritage.
Outside the Box will be a great focus for artists and performers in the New England area. It'll bring people to town to perform, and it will bring all of the fan bases of those artists and performers here as well. So I think this will be, during the summer, a focal point for arts in and around New England.
I think that Outside the Box is one of the great opportunities to sort of galvanize the arts community and bring many disparate groups together into a common vision, a common goal. We actually work very well together as a community here. It's a very highly collaborative community, but there's very little platform, there are no platforms that bring us all together.
Outside the Box is an extraordinary opportunity for our entire community to celebrate what's here, to celebrate our rich theatrical history, which is long. I mean, almost to the dawning of the Boston, formation.
Boston hasn't had something like this in a very long time, and we've got a history of bands coming up and going from the clubs all the way up to the top of the music scene.
I think the Outside the Box Festival is going to bring a lot of cultural and new artistic experiences to Boston. I think that the audiences attending the festival will see a wide range of artists, and it offers artists in Boston who might not normally have this opportunity to be seen to a wide audience.
With Outside the Box, I want to be on stage playing and watching someone juggle fire on a unicycle. You know, I want to be playing music and seeing something other than music going on in front of me.
I think the Outside of the Box Festival is going to really enrich the cultural landscape of Boston by adding something at the summertime where Boston's cultural institutions are getting together and collaborate and really engage with the public in an all new way.
I think festivals like this draw attention to a city's general art health, and I think that this will expose that Boston has a lot of really talented performers.
I think Outside the Box is going to take the plateau of a cultural landscape that Boston has been on, and I mean it is a higher plateau than a lot of other cities, but it's going to take it and bring it up even higher to the highest highs that we've ever seen.
This guy.
I think Outside the Box will show that Boston is like a major city and a competitive city for arts and performance, and that people should come here to see more art.
People who are huge dance fans will discover live theater. People who are hardcore music fans might experiment with circus acts and see sort of the sort of opportunities again to expand their own horizons.
Outside the Box Festival, I think, will access all the different modalities of art, and it won't just be music and film and industry people. It will include theater and arts and crafts and music and dance even, you know. I think it's gonna run the gamut of every modality as opposed to just one or two.
The idea of it being such a diverse array of offerings, from music to performing arts to dance to culinary arts, I think it really does wrap in. It has a very broad definition of what the arts are, and I think that's what's really exciting about the festival is sharing something that is really about community.
Outside the Box will make a huge impact outside of Boston in having the world recognize Boston as the hub of a huge, vibrant arts community.
The Outside of the Box Festival is going to be phenomenal.
Outside the Box is going to rock Boston.
Outside the Box is going to be awesome.